Next step is to gut all of this. I'm gonna have to pull the dash, pull the wires out, you know, pull the mess stuff, and then remove like I still have the heater core, I still have the wiper motor up there. Gotta pull all that out because it's heavy and I don't need it. You know, door controls and just things like that. Everything needs to go. It's gonna be simplified and I don't need any of that anymore. Gauges, I'm probably gonna put up here in the upper vent tray. Leave the dash at like the half mark and gut everything else. I am planning on eventually maybe putting a cage in this, but for now it's just gonna be kind of a lightweight version of it. All right, so I'm gonna probably just put it on a time lapse and get around to stripping everything so you don't have to sit around and watch. Alright, I got the dash out. I had to make some custom tools, grind down some sockets. I think the majority of the weight savings is going to be just these wires and things I don't need, like the sunroof I got to take out, these motors, things like that. So yeah, I'm going to get around to putting these things away and then get to pulling the wires out. Alright, not sure where the time lapse ended there, but I have the rear half of the chassis harness out and the front half's all disconnected, but it's just sitting here for now. So let's get some more light in here. As you can see, it's a lot of wires. Everything's disconnected, but it's just chilling in there because I don't know, no need to pull it out right now, and I have nowhere to put it because I still want to keep it on the side just in case, but as you can see, it's just hanging there. Yeah, so these are the things that I pulled out. A lot of stuff under the dash, probably like close to 100 pounds, I'd say. You can see on this side, everything's pretty much gutted. I gotta vacuum all these like rocks and stuff because the blower motor and the heater core was filled with them. Car was in a shop fire. I guess it was like just over a year ago. I'll put a picture here if you want to see all the stuff that kind of fell on the car and all the water and like rocks and roofing material. So yeah, it's just like still bunched up in here. Like look at that, all these like rocks and dirt and random stuff. I gotta get a vacuum in here and clean it all up. It's been bothering me for a while, but now that the dash and stuff is out, I can finally clean up back there and get rid of all that. So yeah, I left the mess in there for now just because I don't want to pull it out yet. Still waiting for the chassis harness to come in, so I'm just gonna, you know, slowly just pull all the wiring out and start cleaning things up. So yeah, next video is going to be disassembling this, strip it down to a square block, pop the head off, just kind of see what's going on in there. Just for reference, the reason I'm rebuilding it is because the cylinder number 2, the spark plug burnt up and kind of the tip of it kind of shot around in there for a bit and came out of the exhaust. So the cylinder 2 is at like 120 and the rest are at like 140 something or like 150. So I just want to pull it apart while it's winter and take a look in there, see what it did. It doesn't seem like much damage. It's makes no noises and it runs perfectly fine. Doesn't even smoke. So yeah, I'd say just kind of a refresh in there. And I want to get rid of all this like junk under here. I plan on keeping the stock intake manifold, but I almost want to go to like a Greddy one just because it looks a lot better. And then I can go to like top feed injectors. All of the side ones work fine. The main thing I want to do is upgrade the turbo to like a G25 like I mentioned before. Just get some like cams and more top end because it like fell off above like 6 and it revs to 73 or 74. So I'm just gonna get some like HKS like staggered cams or something and bump that up top. Not too concerned about the torque. It spun the 265 is perfectly fine. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. I'm gonna just keep, you know, working on it here and there. I don't have much time during the week. I just come here, you know, one day on the weekend or sometimes 2 days because I don't live close by. But yeah, again, if you have any questions that you want to answer in the comments, it's probably easier if you just throw it in there and I answer it. But yeah, if you guys want to see videos on this, I plan on grip driving this year. I set it up to be a grip car, but last year I kind of just street drove it here and there. I didn't really get around to going to the track, but this year is going to be a lot more grip events with this. And then as soon as this is done, get back to drifting. I'm guessing like possibly start of the season will be done. Most likely closer to mid-season. Yeah, that's it. Like I said, this is going to be the next video, tearing it down and seeing, you know, what it looks like inside and just ordering the parts for that. Should be a simple rebuild. I don't see it taking long at all. Maybe if there's some damage, I'd have to go to a machine shop, things like that. If there is, however, like bad cylinder damage, like cylinder walls, I might just throw a 1J in it, or I don't know, something. The EcoBoost seems like a good swap. As soon as the ZF adapter comes out for that, I am pretty interested in throwing like a 2.3 EcoBoost in this, just because of how easy it is to find them and how simple the power is. But yeah, for now, sticking SR, and that's it for now. Thanks for watching if you got this far, and leave a comment if you want to see something in particular.